clock just flipped over. It's 1900 hours. This is Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey, and welcome to another edition of the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net. We're here from Monday through Thursday on this frequency, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we invade the ZOE repeater. Right now, we're ready to take check-ins from mobile or time-sensitive stations or anybody with emergency traffic. Stand by. All right, we don't have to beg. No mobile or time sensitive, so let's move it to open up the net for anybody with a valid call sign and a positive mental attitude. You're welcome to come in and say hello.
Oh, who's that?
All right. Well, we'll start with the positive mental attitude, folks, first, and we'll open it up for the other Debbie Downers shortly. Wade, come on in. Was it a work from work day?
Run by every group a little bit gravelly, but anyway, it was indeed a work from work day. Just a bit of a break and not have to. Answer questions. I'll let you pick up a few more. See if you get back to you
Okay, very good, Wade. And thanks for starting with the positive mental attitude. And maybe we should make that a prerequisite of all the nets. Anyways, yeah, thanks very much. I got you written down with an S5 tonight, so the station's doing a fine job. And in advance of Chuck coming in, let me thank him for streaming the net. Obviously, if you put VA3CJZ in the search bar on YouTube, this live stream should come up near the top of the searches. And I'll let him explain the rest of it once he checks in. Certainly appreciate his help tonight. Next on the list is VE3IUK. Good evening, Bill. You know, it could be a dual band antenna. We just don't know what the other band is. It's not two. This one's working fine for me. You're a nice solid S9 here, Bill. So your pizza pan's well tuned. Anything else for the net, sir? Alrighty. Wonder if we still have a few more call signs out there with positive mental attitudes, or something some near to that would be nice if we keep it cheery. This is Victor Alpha 3 India, Mike Whiskey, and I'm listening.
Victor Alpha 3 Charlie Juliet Zulu.
Okay, that's definitely a positive attitude there, Chuck. Very good. Come on in. How you doing tonight?
All right. Good evening, everyone. VA3 CJZ Chuck here by the Center Mall in Hamilton. Yep. Sorry, I missed the net last night. I missed all the nets. We had a bit of a crisis over here. Let's just say the wife was doing an online course and then had to pass a test at the end, which she failed. And this is for work. And so she wasn't very happy. So a lot of cussing was happening, and I knew it was not a good time. And so it turns out she had to actually pay for the whole course again, go through the whole course, and then pass the test. And that didn't happen until about 1 o'clock this afternoon. So I'm glad that's over. I'm glad she passed. And yeah, my wife doesn't swear very much at all. And so when she does, she's not happy. And so had to give her some support. And yeah, no nets, no radios last night. Back to you there, Mac. Other than that, everything's going good today. Like I said, since 1 p.m. anyways. Just been watching the raindrops there. Back to you.
All right, and thanks again for streaming the net. You forgot to mention what the net's called tonight, but I'll let you do that on your return. You're coming in with an S8 today. That's also a nice smiley S8.
All right.
And my heart goes out to Renata. Online courses are not fun to begin with, and then the online tests, sometimes they write those questions just to trick you.
Yeah.
I hope you didn't have too much of a hardware issue, but it sounds like there was other things. But yeah, was this her rewriting her SmartServe recertification?
You got it.
Okay, got you there, loud and clear. Yep. Money grab. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Okay, Chuck. So what's the net stream called tonight?
Oh, yeah, that's right. We are streaming the net, or I am streaming the net live on YouTube. Just put in VA3 CJZ in the YouTube search, and you can find us there under the live button. Or tonight's title is VE3LOW Net June 27. So that's Victor Echo 3 Lima Oscar Whiskey VE3LOW Net June 27th. And you can move the slider at the bottom if you want to go back a few minutes or to the beginning. It's up to you. Anyways, Mac, thanks for doing the net. My reception isn't as good as those of you on top of the escarpment, but we try and pull in whoever we can. So we're going to sit back, kick back, and keep our hands and feet inside the cars at all time and enjoy the rest of the show. VA3 CJ's at back to net control.
Alrighty. Well, maybe in your spare time you can go online and take the SmartServe course and pass the test first time through, and then dangle your test scores in Renata's face. No, don't do that. No, don't say that I suggested it. All right. This is Victor Alpha 3 India, Mike Whiskey, and we have time for a few more check-ins. Any attitude whatsoever, just don't cuss me out. Come on in with your call sign.
Victor Echo 3 Tango Oscar.
Good evening, Gary. Glad to hear from you. And tell me the good news that your wife came through her surgery thing with flying colors.
Yeah, everything worked out well. She went to the doctor today to verify. Everything went well. That's a good thing. And all the alerts for the Hampton area have been listed now, too.
Yeah, I imagine pretty much all. The one thing that they won't be lifting for any time soon is the smog alert, because of the winds blowing the smoke in from the Quebec forest fires again. As soon as I walked out the door of the office tonight, I could smell barbecue, except there was no meat. Yeah, it's pretty thick out there. So anybody with breathing issues, you probably want to stay inside a well-conditioned, well air-conditioned area if need be, and if you don't have to go out, just don't.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, I'll let you go. You have a good evening. Thank you for doing the net there. I guess he should be coming around shortly,
That all remains to be seen. I'm not sure. I mean, he kind of hinted at being back Wednesday, which is tomorrow. But I think we should be ready just in case Wednesday is later. So I'll keep an ear to the ground to see what's going on Wednesday night. And obviously Chuck won't be able to stream, probably won't be able to stream because he's got to get set up for the A-Reg net on Wednesday evening. But yeah, we'll keep our ears peeled, and obviously if you hear anything that suggests he's going to be either delayed or back home sooner, you guys can reach out to me on ZOE anytime shortly after 5 o'clock, as I'm taking that leisurely drive down number 6 highway. Anyways, thanks for checking in, Gary. And again, so glad to hear that your wife's medical thing went well. All the best. Okay. Any other smiling stations or otherwise, come on in and say hello to me.
Victor Alpha 3, X-ray, Lima, Juliet.
That's 2 more heard from VE3 KKP and VA3 XLJ. Both smiley, happy people. KKP, go ahead.
Yeah, no copy on Kevin.
All right. Okay. That's interesting. I've heard so many different versions of the same thing. Yeah, there was legal judgment saying that as long as one person involved in a conversation knew that it was being recorded, then that was legal and admissible. I'm not sure. Maybe courts are shifting gears on this. Just who knows? Of course, the technology nowadays. Who knows? And out in the TikTok world and all the rest of it, I have no idea how they would reinforce any of this stuff. Anyways, that's very good. Interesting information there, Kevin. Got you marked down with 15 over S9. Anything else for the net?
0 over S9 here. Ziggy, show front yard cam.
Okay.
Well, it's announced, and people get the choice of either being part of the net or not. So, yeah, I guess if a certain person doesn't want their voice recorded, I gather that's their prerogative. But I don't think that we've ever hid the fact that somebody's streaming the net. So, not sure if you had started streaming something or recording it for your own purposes, and somebody found out after the fact and it hadn't been pre-published, I guess that might be a different scenario. But yeah, I guess making people aware of what you're doing kind of takes the spurs off of those boots. All right, Kevin, thanks for checking in. Interesting information. Maybe you'll have to do some more reading. All right, let's bring in Vanya, VA3XLJ.
Yeah, hello, Mark, and everybody. I do have a very bad reception in a car for some reason. I only think I can hear like, and so I missed pretty much most of the conversation, like for last 15 minutes. But I did hear lots of white noise. I'll tell you that. So I don't know. It's almost like I'm getting a reflection as equally good as a signal every so often. So it just drowns everything. So yeah, okay. That concludes reception part on my station. You are coming with S9. If this would be S9, I would call it S9. And I did hear the chuck. I didn't just check the meter, but those are the two stations which I did hear so far.
Okay, thanks for the S9 report. Appreciate that. I've got you down with an S5, and you're either hearing some picket fencing or some multipathing. Are you stationary?
Now I am. If the car is moving, then it's like all.
Yeah. So yeah, that's going to be picket fencing, either signals blocked and then unblocked, or like you say, multi-path, bouncing off buildings and windows and all kinds of stuff. All right, enjoy the show. Wait till the light show starts. Anything else for the net tonight, Vanya?
Not much. I'm gonna just trying to find the spot with a good reception because believe it or not, the garbage can it's worse today. Out of all spots I tried, but hopefully maybe something a little bit further down will help. We'll see. Anyways, yeah, if I come with anything interesting, I'll rejoin you guys.
Okay, QSL. You guys remember that we're not doing the D-Star nets. D-Star nets are taking a sabbatical for the summertime, and we'll get that kicked back off on September 5th, Tuesday after the Labor Day weekend.
Oh, that's good. I don't know how to use it anyway, so. Ooh.
Yeah, there's a bridge right out here, Kevin. It's a short walk. Off a short pier. All right, perfect double. Okay, Vanya. Yeah, thanks for the check-in. Nothing else for the net?
No.
Okay, very good. And Kevin, did you get off that bridge yet? That's a Wade with a recheck.
No. No.
Something about court finding that somebody being recorded without permission is illegal. So I guess there's been a lot of dialogue on this point over the years. It used to be that if one of two people involved in conversation knew that it was being recorded, that was legal and could be admissible in court. Sounds like maybe the courts are shifting gears on this whole thing. But apparently there's somebody that refuses to check into somebody's net because they don't agree with the live streaming, and so be it. As I indicated, we're not making any secret of the fact that we're streaming it. It's everybody's choice as to whether they participate or not. So all in all, that takes the teeth out of the bear. Roger.
Which means and you know, so often
Yeah, I guess the other interesting point is that the airwaves are free. We as ham operators are licensed to transmit on these frequencies, but everybody, and I mean everybody, it can legally listen to these frequencies, and there's nothing to stop you from being heard by multiple individuals. So as soon as you sign on the dotted line, take your call sign, and key up on the radio, everybody's hearing you anyways. So I'm not sure what the big deal is, but so be it. You know, in some people's lives, that's the biggest, most important thing there is. I'm really glad that I have other things that keep my mind busy other than minuscule details. All right, thanks for coming back in. I'm pretty sure that Al's out there somewhere. I think I heard him in the distance. Let's see if there's anybody else ready to check in with us tonight. Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey's listening.
Victor Alpha 3, November Echo.
VA3NE, the other Kevin. Sounding good, just as good as I knew you would.
Yeah, still on the porch. Nice out here, nice breeze, that's for sure. Got tired of that rain today. Finally, things are drying up. That's a good thing. But, yeah, from what I understand, even out in public, if you're recording people, if you're in public, that's your right. You can, it's photography, whatever. I think it's in a private place or that. But that's a different story. For us on the radio, this is public as far as I'm concerned. We're on the public airways. Anyone can listen. So people live streaming and that. One person out of many ain't a whole lot anyhow, so I wouldn't worry about it. But most people would want to watch a YouTube video or something and hear themselves or see them there, especially when we're working POTA there. It's nice when you're on YouTube watching James or that coming in, and most people would appreciate it. Anyhow, that's all I got to say. VA3NE, I'll be monitoring.
Very, very good point, Kevin. I got you marked in with an S5, so good job from the front porch. It kind of fluctuates up and down, but that's the best of the best. And yeah, I got to tell you, there is a little bit of a thrill. My POTA contact in Alaska is another gentleman that does YouTube videos of his activations, so that was kind of neat to hear. And I'm somewhere in the Midwestern states that had published me. You know, get your 15 minutes of fame out there, and everybody wants to know your name, who shoes and shirts you wear. You become a popular guy. All right, thanks, Kevin. Anybody else out there that wants to check into the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net, come on in.
Victor Alpha 3, November 5, Flama. I'm on the right frequency this time.
Not only are you on the right frequency, you're sounding loud and clear. I think that's another S8 tonight.
You wanted by Interpol, Harden, Toronto Cops? What the hell's up with that crap? Anyway, I'll try the net. I'm going to go get my dogs out while the getting's good. The rain stopped.
All righty. I have no idea who they're talking about, but apparently somebody's reluctant to be recorded on the radio. So, yeah, if they have an ulterior motive, fully understood. And everybody's right to participate or not. That's up to them. Anyways, thanks for jumping in. Sounding good and loud here tonight there. As I said, S8. Keep up the good work, and we'll listen for you down the log. Anything else before you trottle off?
No, all's good. I just got to get them out while the getting's good. VA3 IMW, VA3 NFL.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. This is Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey. This is the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net, and we have time for a few more check-ins. Come on in. Victor Alpha 3, Victor Echo 3, Alpha Juliet. And sounding good tonight with an S2. You know what that is?
Oh, can't hear you. Huh. Yeah, not
The
on
world is
signal.
at equilibrium. So S2, S3, and here's Toronto and vice versa. Alrighty. So what goes on for Tuesday night on ACS? That's the 147405, Roger? O'clock in Toronto. And just remember, please don't jump off the bridge, but we're not doing the D-Star net tonight. D-Star nets will resume September 5th, the Tuesday after the long weekend. Participate on the 6-meter net. All right. Yeah, keep up the good work. The more you're talking, the better your signal gets. That came up to about 2.5. So, yeah, it sounds like you're drying out your antenna or something. Anyways, thanks for coming in and saying hello to us, Amnon. Very good. Let's see if there's anybody else out there that wants to add their call sign to the log. All right, nothing heard. We got to go to last call, last call, last call. Any last call stations for the Lake Ontario Radio Club net?
Don't forget the last call, VE3 GMP.
Roger that, Garnett. Again, thank you very much for last night holding the crowd. And yeah, tonight I wanted to make sure I was here on time. And circumstances allowed for that to happen tonight. Anyways, you're sounding good. I think that's 10 over, but come on back and let me double check.
Yeah, I got you 9 over, Mac. Anyways, that was awesome last night, Sam. Holding the fork for you. I had no problem doing that.
Nice signal, Garnett.
Oh, obviously, there seemed to be some good dialogue going on there. Steve was chatting things up as well. So, yeah, sounded like a dynamite time. I almost hated to break in and take over. Whenever there's a good conversation going on, it's easier just to sit back and listen. Anyways, yep, as expected, 10 over S9 is your best signal, and can't complain about that whatsoever. Have you heard anything from November Whiskey?
The fearless leader heard nothing. All I heard Tuesday when he left, I talked to him as he was going out the door. And that's the last I talked to him. Hopefully he's okay.
Gary had popped in and asked if our pad's going to be back tomorrow because he kind of hinted at being back on Wednesday. Didn't really say whether it be early, midday, or late on Wednesday, so I think I'll still keep my ears open and make sure the net's covered if he's a little later getting in. All right, then. Thanks for checking in with us tonight, Garnett. Anything else? How's the recovery going?
Recovery's doing good. I'm feeling good today again. Anyways, when I talked to Arpad on Tuesday last week or 2 weeks ago, he said he'd be back Wednesday. And I was still in the hospital then, and I talked to him. I just was leaving the house.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's either going to be early enough for the net or maybe not. So, like I say, we'll keep an ear out and we'll keep everything guarded. Okay, very good. Keep up the good work and keep hauling back on that O2 to keep the numbers going in the right direction. Thanks a lot, Garnett. Any last call stations? Come on in.
Victor Echo 3, Lima Bravo, India.
Okay, there we go. Last Bravo, India. Come on in, Larry.
Yeah, Long Beach Island here, buddy. Go ahead.
Yes, sirree. We were just about ready to wrap up the net. All the fun and frivolity of a Tuesday. Did you hear anything back from James on the email that you sent him? I think you said that he was going to mention us in his shindigs on Wednesday?
Yep, I forwarded to you the email that he actually sent me back. So there was one party, I can't remember who it was now. Anyways, yeah, I sent a couple more emails out, and some people are going to participate, and other people I don't know. And I said, well, if you know any clubs or groups, if you don't mind forwarding the stuff off. I don't know how far it's gotten spread, but hopefully far enough that it'll work out.
Yeah, QSL, and KKP is also doing some stuff on TikTok and did some stuff on the POTA Facebook page. So we're going to continue to poke at it gently, and then we'll hit it hard on Friday just to give it a loud blast of come out and do it, whoever and wherever you are. Yeah. Okay, Larry. That reminds me. Maybe we can call Wade back in for a second. VA3 NCA. Did you hear anything from Mr. Mudd?
No copy on Wade. Sorry, Wade.
Here. Getting out there. So yeah, so I guess we just got it.
That's weird.
All right, QSL. Chuck, do you know how to put an entry into the contest calendar?
No, I do not. Offhand. Sorry. VA3 CJZ.
Okay, very good. I'll see if I can look it up and see if there's anything to submit. All right, very good. Okay, Larry. Let's finish up with you before we wrap up the net. VE3LBI. Any other traffic? Any other suggestions for popularizing our initiatives?
No, that's about it. Just be careful you put it in contest calendar. Don't forget it's not a contest, it's just an event. So I'm just saying that. I'm not sure how they list it sometimes, but it's not a contest. Anyways, I just sorry to throw that in there. I could not hear Wade at all, so I have no idea what the communication was there. Anyways, that's about it, Mac. I'll say 7-3 for now. The E3LBI, clear.
Okay, Larry. Yep. So what Wade was saying is that I guess he's published some stuff on the AROC Discord, and indicated that we had confirmed participation in Manitoba and PEI and some other places. So it looks like the word is getting out there. And just like usual, if you tell two friends and they tell two friends and so on and so on and so on, Saturday's going to be a blast. All right. With all that, let's thank you all for participating and spending a little time with us. It's now 7:35. It's time to close up the net. Return this frequency of 446.125 back to normal amateur use until tomorrow night at 7 p.m.
All right.
Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey. I'll be QSY to the ZOE repeater. And once again, thanks all for your time and attention. 7 3s, I'll be QSY 443.075.
Okay, I guess that's it for another 7 p.m. net for the VE3LOW group. This is VA3CJZ saying so long and 73. Hope to hear you down the log.